Welcome to the Fireball 300 for race 4 of 47. We're going to start behind Penalty Jump to get a jump start on Penalty Driven. It's pretty much just screwed about 5 cars over, past 5 cars, 5 rows actually. Get next to Pearson there. There's a beautiful red and gold car. I believe it's Scott on the inside of him. You got Goldsmith, Earl Ross up in the front end there. 90 laps. Shouldn't be a hard race. Should be a pretty easy race for me at least, because I'm accustomed to this race. Knowing that tires are going to play a factor in this race, and that I'm not going to have the worst race ever, because I'm already won at this track millions of times already. Have Bobby Allison up there in the 16, just barely see him now. We got Neil Castles there in the 91. Conway Construction, or Construction Conway, or something like that. One of the two. We got Relenza behind us. Try to get down to the bottom. I don't want to have Relenza run through me when I try to get down to the bottom, because sometimes I just run through you, and I don't want to have that happen. Behind Wendell. Finally got behind him on the bottom there, so we're able to get around a couple more cars on the outside. Also, a couple cars kind of broken away from the front here. I believe we're already, or the leaders are already being lap cars, being how far out they are. Get around Scott now. As now hopefully we can get to Allison, and I believe that was Earl Ross I saw up there in front of Allison. Got 70 to go. We're gonna be going fuel, I believe. I think it's just gonna be the tires as normal around here. Really the only mess that we gotta deal with here. Work our way through 3 and 4, come back down the straightaway, and it's barely even going straight. Get up on the leader of Petty there, because Petty just passed Pascal there for first. I'm in third, about to pass Pascal for second. Now we're about to make a move to get to Petty's inside. See Paul Dean Halt in front of us in the 01 car. See Leroy up there also about to get lapped. About 55 to go now. Tires are they say about to be pretty bad, but I don't know how fast they're going to be this time around compared to our races that we've had here.
You are on the point. Good job.
52 to go for our lead here. Bounce off the wall a couple times in the last couple laps.
Still there. Clear outside.
Good, because we haven't hit it too hard to cause it to ruin our race. We got more lap cars up here now.
That car's a lap down.
Okay, we're starting to feel the tires now. Everyone's pitting, but I don't know if I'm gonna pit right now. I feel like I might go a couple more laps. I might just pit now just because I want to get it over with. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go ahead real quick. Also, I had room to go down too, so might as well. Also, I do have a little bit of damage, so might as well get a little repair as well. I forgot to add some fuel, but I don't think it was going to change our race anyways.
Go! Limit 35. Keep it under
going again. I believe it's only it's 35's speed limit. We only went 33 there, max. And now we are It's going to be probably 11 seconds front with second place of Earl Ross, which means that we did not lose the lead in that cycle.
Outside. That car's a lap down.
Get by more lap cars. We got 10 to go. We're coming up to 9 to go. We got Paul Dean Holt in front of us. Such a tongue twister of a name. I don't know how that guy would deal with announcers. I don't know if they would just call him Paul DH or Paul and then Holt. It is weird. I don't know why he couldn't just be called Paul Holt or Paul Dean or Dean Holt. I think that's Tiny Lund that he's battling with. We got Parnelli and Andretti in front of him, which are doing alright because they made it to the race, and that's above 20th. Yeah, that's above 20th. There's about 45 cars in the actual season. So yeah, they're about half the field. They're more than half the field, so they're actually doing good for points. It's always about the races that you enjoy is what matters. And as I kind of grind up against the 01 of Paul there, get behind Parnelli. Coming to 2 to go. No problems since passing Parnelli and Andretti. Don't have any problems with tires nor fuel. We got a whole lap on the field. Allison looks like he took second back from Earl Ross. We get the last lap from the crew chief and the white flag from the flag man. And now we're going to come off of turn 4 here, and we're going to get checkered at New Asheville for the Fireball 300. Here we are at Bristol for the Southeastern 500. I still get these mixed up, so I can't remember which Bristol race comes first. I'm currently looking at it as I'm racing, so why you look cool. Choppy as movement. So far we're doing alright, being able to get around these corners. No problem. Different Bristol that we have is the Southeastern 500. Different Bristol we've been using. Just because of when I want to get ready for the 70, or when we have to start using this version of the track, like the next season, and 69s and 70s, because I do not want to keep switching tracks around, and I kind of just want to keep one track down and deal with it. We got Ken Spikes right there in front of us, giving a little boot. James Thomas in front of us. It looks like we're gonna have a pit stop, at least one pit stop. It depends on when that pit stop comes, though, because if it happens late enough or later enough, it's gonna cause us to do at least 3. So I wonder how that's gonna affect us here. We got a caution now. Don't know what it's for, but I believe I don't see any smoke anymore. I haven't seen smoke yet, so I'm guessing it might have just been a stalled car. And we'll get that for you in a second after we get settled down after the line, get in line for pit stops. Yeah, it was just Tom Stone. Looks like he just stopped. Don't know if there was a tire blown up or some other mechanical problem there. Stops there.
Now open.
And now we come down the pit lane here. Try not to pass. I don't get why they stop. Why are they slowing down so much? Now 71 is pushing through us. And now I got back black flag for nothing. So we're gonna clear that as I'm trying to get back in my pit stop. And now we're just gonna get rammed by Frank Warren here and screw up my pit stop even more. Great. As we come back to green. 73 to go, coming to 72 to go. We get going. Took a pit stop. almost got into contact with Warren there. He took a pit stop, that's why we're so far back compared to where we were before the caution. But that's because I wanted to come down, because everyone else was coming down. Maybe get a different strategy going so I can make sure I can get to the end of the race. Also on tires, because the tires are kind of, guys are doing it, or dealing a great deal in this race right now. We'll be pretty worn out by the end of that last one. 90's kind of checking up, almost destroyed him. Try to get by and shredded here around the outside. Doing a pretty good job there. Outside actually kind of working off. Pretty good job getting up to 7th here with 58 to go. And next is Richard Workhouse here. Up on Earl Ross. Not to put anybody in the wall, trying to get turned by anybody. Clear. And get to the outside before anything like that can happen. Jesus. We get by nonetheless. No other problems to deal with. We got, I believe this is Tiny Lund. Yeah, 42. You got Paul Goldsmith. I believe these are 4th and, or 5th and 4th. And, oh, Paul Goldsmith is 3rd, so I'm actually in 3rd now. Lears are all the way out there though. As expected, the Lears are all the way out here, so we're trying to track them down once again. I think I can get them because this car is pretty fast. So I'm gonna get around these two in front of me as quick as possible. See window. I'm pretty sure Allison is in the lead. 16 car. I don't think anyone else is in the lead. Yeah, now we're gonna get around Allison here. Well, that just pretty much gave me the lead because they just checked up on the bottom there for some reason. Completely stopped that. Line. Now I'm in the lead. And now there's caution. That's interesting. Okay, so we come down pit lane. With 38 to go. Got Andretti in 2nd, but that's just because of the weird pit road nature of this track. It's weird, you have to, the Lears can pit immediately while I have to wait a couple laps before the pit road opens for me, so I don't know exactly what's happening. It's an interesting process for sure. Making a little bit of repairs. Let's get back out here in a second. Come back green after getting repairs. I decided to get extensive repairs, so that's why we're so far back. Also because coming out of pit lane, I forgot to capture a couple of things. Destroyed our rear end of the car by people who kind of coming in the pits, kind of slamming into us. And now we just got a major checkup, and now we're in the wall even harder with even more damage. Because you know, no one knows how to not check up for something that's not even wrecking. Like there, and then boom, check up, not even into the corner yet. And then we spin, crash. And I think that was just caused by someone trying to go down the pits. 14 to go. Hopefully this is our last pits or last caution, because I would like to at least finish this thing. Not have stupidness take over this race. Just keep going in here. Got Buddy Baker in front of us. Top 15 for me would lock the deal of this race being at least alright. Around Baker. Try to get around with Lindsay here down the back stretch. Got Leroy in front of us, 12. Inside of him. This is way better than I thought we were gonna be. We have 2 to go right now. The leaders has 1 more lap to go though. We're in 6th. I would like to be able to get top 5. Yeah, I'm gonna have a top 5. We're in 4th now. I keep losing track of where I am on the track. Now we got 1 more lap. I don't think I'm gonna catch Challenger. I think I can try. I'm closing in, but it's too late. The force not bad, especially with the way that race ended and how destroyed my car is. So. And on to the next race at Greenville. Welcome to Greenville now as we enter the next race. As we get the green, going turn number 1. Everyone seems pretty slow. That's probably a thing that I've overlooked about having to restart everything and not have anything pretty much updated / configured. But anyways, we're here at the Greenville 200. Here with 60 laps, like every other 200-mile race, 30%. Unless if track is obviously a different length, or they just decide to do different laps, different amount of laps. So we try to work our way through the field, get a little contact with Andretti down the back. Yeah, I'm probably gonna fix that for the Pickens 200. A tiny lung right there. Okay, 5 laps in, we caught the leaders already, so I'm definitely gonna have to change the difficulty for this track. But so far, we're looking like we can win as long as we don't do anything stupid, like wrecking ourselves like an idiot. And usually when I say that, it always happens somehow or another, or I wreck and nothing else changes. Just hope we don't actually wreck, and I hope we can finish this thing. No problems. We're lapping our first couple cars actually, with 15 laps down, 46 to go. I'm mainly saying South Boston, where we're lapping them. We've lapped them about 3 times by now. That South Boston race I'll forever remember because of how many goddamn times I've lapped them. It was an interesting race, that was for sure. We get by Bobby Isaac, I think that was. Got Leroy and Friday Hassler in front of us. Gonna start clutching in. Maybe we can save fuel to the end here, unless we get a caution, and then we're just gonna take a half can. Probably cut off Leroy more than I wanted there. Oh, there we go. We're fine. Just a little incident there. Just a little spin. I accidentally got into the back of the 29 while going the corner and just hopped wheels and then spun around. Nobody's fault. It was just me being too close to the lap car of Dick Hutchison there. I was about to lap up the second too, and I was about to get the whole field to lap down.
Stay behind the pace car. Whoa, 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 going green.
Coming back green. Got 32 to go.
Pace car's in.
Got plenty of time left to screw up. Or coming to halfway, I believe it's next lap or the lap after next lap. Can't remember. But we got 31 laps to go now. So we got a tremendous lead because of our pretty much handicap for this race on accident. Well, it's been a pretty good last 2 races. The last 2 races were a pretty good 2 last races. This one's a little bit more of a snooze fest. But as long as it's not lapping them about 11 times, it's fine. Sometimes you get those races where you're just better than all AI and in real life, everyone else in the competition. As we're gonna come by and yep, they're halfway. 29 to go.
outside.
We're up on 10. Well, we are on 10 to go. We're coming up on the second, third. We're about to lap the field now. And Wendell's in second. If I wasn't even in this race, Wendell would have been leading and probably have a chance of winning again. Got 9 to go now. Hopefully we can bring this thing home. We got Earl Ross 2 laps down now because he was a lap down on that restart.
Clear outside.
Get around turns 3 and 4 pretty nicely. Nice and easily, would say. A little clip on the wall there, but it ain't like we're side by side, so it ain't gonna screw us too badly. Come up on the 2 cars, the lap the whole field as we're gonna go a little too deep, trying to get to the high side, or try to bounce off the cushion instead of kind of bounce off the wall there. Now we got 7 to go as we come up on Petty and Window. So we kind of do a little bit of an aggressive move. Car kind of slides more than now because of me not changing the grip on the track. A little aggressive coming to the line here to get the white flag.
Lap. You the man.
Okay.
Come on, bring it home. Inside.
Now it's yeah, I'll let Bobby stay on the, or Isaac stay on the lap that he's on. Let him do another lap. Just gonna stay right behind him though. I'm not gonna pass him. I'm just gonna stay right behind him because I don't want to slow too much. But otherwise, or anyways, we're gonna win here at Greenville for the Greenville 200. And we're gonna go on to the last race of the video, which is at Bowman Gray. Welcome to Bowman Gray now for the last race of the video. As we get the green flag, as we get rolling, try not. I think this one is gonna be a little bit better of a race because I never changed the settings in the old Bowman Gray that I used to, or in the old install of Bowman Gray, so we should be good here in race number 7. Kind of bounce off the wall there, but it's alright. Just Bowman Gray stripe. Trying to pass everybody on the outside, inside, everywhere. Anywhere that works is the best for me. Right next to the 9 car, Rory Tyner. I think that was Hutchinson's side just saw. I think this is Yarborough. Trying to get by that number 21 Wood Brothers car. Kind of falling, as you can tell, Yarborough for the last about 10 so laps. And we've gone up to 14th. Got 10 positions more too. So pretty much like a position and a lap pretty much. Now we kind of just sit behind Yarborough with 45 to go here. Bump there on the accident, just a little bump. I'm in the corner a little too hot. Gone up to 9th with about halfway now. So we're up on Pearson, which I believe is a lap down. No? Okay. I think Andre's the car a lap down. I see up here. I think Rainbow Stud is also a lap down. Oh, little contact there. We're going to go in the... Nope, we barely scraped the wall, but we're fine. So we're gonna... Oh man, I was trying to get down to the bottom, but the Gold Swift just slide up in the front, right up into us. We're gonna have a little bit of a 3-wide wreck there, going to 1. And it seems like we're gonna be okay passing Pearson now. Top 5. That's perfect. Top 5. Gonna get third from window, maybe? I think this is Paul in front of me. No, one car. Now we got the window window comes down in front of us as we try to get past him with 10 to go. Get a little loose off 2. Down turn 3 and 4. Now we got the 88 of Buck Baker right next to us. Now we're 3 wide bouncing off of each other. Get through 1-2 once again. In the wall a little bit. Getting the 1 just a tad. Hit the wall again. Hit the 88 car. Now he's gonna hit us back. He kind of just showed us up the hill there. He's like, stop hitting me. Gonna get back behind him. Don't think I actually touched him there. Maybe just a little tap there. Wasn't that egregious. A little rub there on accident. Got a little sideways. Forgot that I'm not on the high side, so I have a wall, but I had a car this time. Figured by Bog Isaac, a lap down car. Oh, we got yellow because I think it was Jabe Thomas. We were pretty much wrecking through the whole lap just then. He pretty much spun himself coming down the line there.
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pace.
Yeah, it started right around here. Got in trying to get around the pace or lap cars. Maybe I can make a run for it. And right there, he kind of like pushes down, trying to make us go through the infield there. And then right here, he tries to do the same thing off of 4, and then eventually spins himself out at the line there. Well, that's a little disappointing having this end under yellow. But we've gotten Greenville was really the only lackluster race. We've been pretty decent with races so far, or in this video. Also, so far in general, the Daytona 500 was pretty well. Riverside was alright, even though I flipped. I guess that was pretty cool too. Now we just wait for the AI to sort themselves out so we can get to the checkered flag and get third in this race. And Kaylee almost made me get a DNF, but you know, we got third. That's good. That's good.
There's the checkered flag.
So here are the points, as my voice is a little crackly right now. So right now we are entering the 1,000 digits, or the 4-digit numbers and the points of me and Wendell entering those. With Wendell with 1 win, no DNFs is what probably is helping him there on the extra top 10. I only have 1 DNF so far, which is actually really good for me in any season, because I have not been that consistent when I'm not winning. I've got 3 wins. Petty has 1 win. He's also has a DNF, but he does not have the top 10s and the top 5 that me and Scott has. Pascal's in 4th, no wins. Eilis and Hutchinson have 1 win, both at the 5th and 6th. They got Pearson 7th, Lund 8th, Derringer 9th, Earl Ross in 10th, Parnelli Jones in 11th, Goldsmith 12th, Orlenzen 13th, Castles in 14th, Yarbrough in 15th, Buddy Baker in 16th, Mario Andretti in 17th, Leroy Yarbrough in 18th, Friday Hassler in 19th, and Paul Dean Holt in 20th. So that's your top 20. You can see their DNFs. Hassler in the top 20 is the only one with Buddy Baker with 2 DNFs. So we haven't had really that much of a DNF filled season. So that's great. But anyways, this will be it for this video, and I'll see you guys in other future videos.